Good evening, everybody. It's the 3rd of June, 2020. We've entered the summer months. It's warming up outside, and we are still not meeting together fully on our services. This Wednesday evening, we have nobody here but me, and I'm not sure when. Again, it is our desire, obviously, to be able to return to being able to assemble together. But we do want to continue to recognize that there is so much growing that we can do, so much edifying even, that we can do separately. I want to thank you. So many of you were concerned. A couple of days ago I was not well, and well, actually even yesterday I was not well, but feeling so much better today. I felt so much better today, and I'm so thankful for your prayers and your care for our church family. I'd also like to share with you that Brother David Gates is out of the ICU and in a normal room, and they are discussing when he will be able to leave and go home. And he thanks you so much for your prayer. He says he truly believes that it was miraculous, that he was doing so poorly, and they are so pleased with how he recovered and his progress, and we thank God for that. I also want to thank you for continuing to pray for Taylor and for little Daniel and for his development. We're so glad that the monitoring of him seems to indicate that he's growing healthily, and that he will, Lord willing, come to full term and be able to be delivered. We're glad, so grateful for that. We are thankful for everything that you're doing in our church family. We're glad for your continued care for those who are going through difficulties during this time. We've had people in our church lose loved ones during the time that we're going through right now, and that's particularly difficult. We have people who have gone through sicknesses and difficulties and loss of work, loss of hours, loss of jobs, and we thank you for your care for one another and your love for each other. It really is what this is all about. I know you understand the drill. As you go through Wednesday's page and you go down through it, there'll be a couple devotionals by Spurgeon, which I think you'll find every week to be a blessing. Of course, if you want to do this every day, you can go online and listen to those, and I know they'll be a blessing. The Psalm, as we go down through, you get to listen to a Psalm each Wednesday also, and then Dr. Smith will lead us in praying for our missionaries, and hopefully you'll stop and for each one of those missionaries, stop and pray for them. It matters in their lives. Thank you again for continuing to give your tithes and your faith promise and your support. Thank you for helping out the youth, as it is our desire that if they're able to go to the wilds, and it is a strong desire for us that they will be able to go to the wilds, that the support will have been able to come in so that they'll be able to afford to go. I pray for places like the wilds and the edge and other places, camps, anybody who is dependent upon people being able to assemble in large groups. Pray about how they will go about it, about that they're able to do it safely, and that there be that our good would never be evil spoken of. Continue to pray for our church family as we come to an understanding or realization about how and when we should assemble together, and how to be careful and at the same time not be fearful. Thank you. Thank you so much for your love to all of us. Thank you for what you're doing for each other. May God bless the rest of your week.